Wait,
So, yeah.
wait, hold on 1 second. Could you please go back? I want to hear your interpretation of how you're supporting these energy goals. Some of us have
Yeah.
studied energy pretty carefully for the last decade.
So
how do you explain that?
So
Please.
I'm going to explain it, and what I would request is that if we want to have a discussion about our interpretation.
I just want to hear
Yeah.
what you have to say.
So just to make sure you keep moving on. I'll explain why we think we meet all four of these, and
No,
then I
I
will
want
stick
you
around.
to explain how your project
Yes.
is going to impact.
So I'm
this.
going to explain that, and then what I'm saying is that I'll do that here, and then we're going to move on. And if people want discussions about it, we can do it after, because we just need to keep moving on.
That's fine.
So, there is a recently enacted energy storage target. Governor Cuomo signed it late last year. We're building energy storage. We help advance that target. That's that one. Renewable energy generation. So there's 50% renewable energy target in New York, 50% by 2035. When you add intermittent generation, wind, solar, it increases what's called the control error, which is the ups and downs of the grid. And so when you add renewable generation, the changes, the variable changes in output require more frequency regulation service, which is one of the services we're providing. The other thing is that renewables, there's great algorithms to schedule when wind or when solar is going to come online, but they're not perfect. And what often happens is the forecasting error results in the grid operator planning to have a 300 megawatt or 200 megawatt wind project online at 9 a.m. or more likely 9 p.m., but the wind doesn't show up at 9 p.m. because the wind doesn't work that way. And so what they do is when they plan to have that wind project on at 9 p.m. and it's not there, they have to find alternative sources to meet that load. But a lot of those alternative sources require a certain amount of startup time, and once they're started, they have to run for a certain period of time before they can be shut down. And so then when the wind does show up at 9, 10 p.m., they have this other generation resource working, and they have the wind, and they have to find more solutions to that problem.
That's not entirely true, though. There's tons of large-scale utility battery levels that can
So
storage.
I'm simplifying here. I'm just trying to explain this. Like I said, I'm happy to have discussions. The grid is very complex. You can take classes that go on for semesters about how the grid works. That's not tonight.